The incredible Rubbit substitution. I had a suggestion that incredible suds could be used. I decided to make up a half-litre solution using a syringe with incredible suds and DI water. All solutions I make up are in DI water. There is half a milliliter of incredible suds. Just to check it initially, I'm just going to do it on the trash can and just to see how the foam looks. And for me, that foam goes on, it looks a little bit too wet if I want it to be exactly like the Rubbit. So I'm going to add another 0.25 milliliters into the solution. Now the initial solution would have been 1000 to 1 and this will go down to 666.7 to 1. Which is a dilution I have used before. This seems to stick well and has liquidness, but it sticks well. So moving on to the back left side, I'm spraying on from bottom to top because I can. I put lots on, to be honest, just to see what's going to happen. And then I'm going to move on from that point and wipe that off after it's had a little bit there. I'm using a Rubbit towel, of course, just to make sure it's the same. I've used the Rubbit sprayer just to make sure that goes on well. And as you can see, there's foam on it, so I do a couple strikes so you can see and then speed it up so we can get it off of there. And then as I did around the panel just a little bit, I'm going to wipe that off too on that bottom quarter. And from that point, what I'd like to do is to get some rinseless. So what I'm going to do is get some DIY rinseless. I'm just going to show you the bottle quickly. And then the concept with that is using it in a spray bottle, a little bit of water. When you spray it on, no matter what it is, what tends to happen is anytime you wipe something there's still soap on, it will foam slightly, and then you can see that it never got it off the surface. In actual fact, I don't see an issue. I go over a few times to see if it's smooth or not. It does seem fine. So having got that point, I'm moving to the other side. I'm going to put incredible suds on the right side, and on the left side I'm going to put Rubbit. I've decanted the incredible suds into a container, and I'm going to put in, after clearing it with water and watering that, just tipping the water out just to make sure everything's clear. Then put the Rubbit in, which I had in a damaged IK sprayer container. The motor control board has an issue on that one. I'm going to spray that on, and really I'm just looking to see if they look about the same, which to me they do. They behave about the same, so I'm going to give a showing of that. Then I'm going to get my Rubbit towel again, another fresh one. And just wipe it down, starting with the incredible suds because that's the first one I put on, of course. And once again, I don't see any issues, that's the cross section, and then I move on to the other side. Wiping it off, and then this time I'm just going to wipe it off, full stop, and then have another look just to see how that's behaving, as obviously it might not behave the same from one side to the other, but seems to be the same. Just testing for how clean it feels. So now I'm going to put the incredible suds in the SPTA sprayer, and although it doesn't seem to foam quite the same, it's fine to me. I'm going to do the back of the boot section, and I put lots on again just to make sure. Really the secret's not getting it in the joints as much as to not put too much on, but I'm less worried about that. I'm more trying to see what's going on with it. So now that it's on, the next thing I do is get my towel and start wiping it down. And I'm going to take that at 5 speed because you've seen me do this already. As you come down, you just slightly roll it, and you can see as you do that you get more and more. As you can see, I slightly move it round, and then it's good. And you can see it's slightly drying as well. So I'll get the dry towel, just dry across, make sure everything's good, and everything does actually look pretty reasonable. Once again, everything there to me looks good, and I don't have any issue with that. So I'm going to move to the back of the car. For the last test, I'm going to move to the right side of the car, passenger side. You can see the dirt. There's dirt on there. I probably sprayed that a little bigger than I really wanted to for the Rubbit. The TA sprayer has the incredible suds. Had a quick look and didn't look quite as white, so maybe just a little bit down the side. And from that point, I let it just dribble a little, and then it's just start wiping it off, and I generally do the glass first regardless. But working your way down usually works better. I'm not worried if there's oversprayed either side. I'm just trying to get that main section. And yes, I am in a little bit of sun too, so I'm still not worried about it, especially as incredible suds could be allowed to dry and you would still be okay. You can see the area that's clean when you look at the rubber, and you can also see the same thing. It's hard to see on the glass, but the glass does look clean and everything looks good. And to me, that is probably more important, that it cleans as well. Now, looking over this, I can certainly say that with costs that are there, the Incredible Suds is considerably cheaper, depending on how you want to look at it. I'm just going to wipe them over with the dry towel again. Incredible Suds a gallon, milliliter cost is 0.023 cents. That's 2 and a bit cents. At 1.5 milliliters, that would be 0.034 cents, 3.5 cents. At a 666.7 to 1 ratio. I'm just showing you down here quickly the Incredible Suds, and then I'm just going to show you down so you can see the Rubbit side, or going up. You can see the dirty and the clean section. If you went to a 16-ounce Incredible Suds, the cost is nearly 4 cents, 0.038 cents. At 1.5 milliliters, that would be, for a litre of water, you would put in 0.057 cents, about 6 cents. That's 666.7 to 1 ratio. Rubbit cost per milliliter is 0.95 cents per milliliter, and at 25 milliliters per litre of water, it's $2.38 at a 40 to 1 ratio. And there is no gallon size. First, I'm going to show still pictures of the top and the bottom of both sides, and then you can make a decision to yourself. But at the cost, you just can't beat Incredible Suds. So they look at 25 washes, and 25 washes would be about 3/4 of a litre for a wash. So if you took a whole litre to wash your car, you're either going to spend $2.38 with Rubbit, or if you buy the 16 ounces of Incredible Suds, it's real cheap because all you're going to spend is 6 cents. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and thanks for DIY Detailed to setting the challenge. I enjoyed that. Hit the like and comment. Till the next time.